Warning, proceed with caution. The thoughts and views these individuals have or speak on are for entertainment only. The hosts of this podcast are from the streets and for the streets. Please consume responsibly.
I think we're good. All right.
When did the Dodgers go to the White House?
Today. This morning.
They haven't posted anything.
No.
Why? If I was at the White House, I'd be posting. Hey guys, ya llegamos.
Have they not posted anything yet?
Hey guys, this is what I'm eating. I went to the Dodgers Instagram and I haven't seen anything.
Maybe on Twitter.
It literally just happened.
Yeah, it was happening as you were driving here.
I'm nervous to look.
Are you mad at the Dodgers for going to the White House? Episode number, what is it?
I already got hit.
62?
62.
Is it? Fine, let me look. It's been so long.
It's been so long. I don't know what that's.
And they
that's
were
not
both
a song.
Juju's fault. This podcast.
No, the first one was yours.
No, the first one was mine. Last week's was hers.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
They're both Juju's fault. This podcast is Juju's fault. That's what the podcast is called.
It's both of your faults. So you guys are matching today, too.
Is that why you smacked me? Because I dressed like you?
I walked in and
No, she's dressing like us. She judges so many times for wearing this fit.
We're actually all matching. Look, you're also wearing pants and black shoes.
This is
Like khaki.
This is a uniform.
Oh,
Yeah, this is
you.
The khaki and shoes is a uniform. The top is
I forgot to wash
interchangeable.
clothes last week, and all my black shirts weren't washed. And all I had was my beige shirt, so I was walking beige like all freaking week last week.
That's funny. I'm wearing a thong today because I haven't done laundry.
Nice. Speaking of thongs, episode number 62. Welcome.
Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to. But it's very uncomfortable.
Now, honestly, with the whole Dodgers going to the White House, it's whatever.
Me too.
I'm not mad.
Whatever.
It's more. I think like we were talking before we started recording. Then it was just like funny, like it's going exactly the way.
Yeah, the way you expected
a
it.
visit from any sports team to Donald Trump would go.
Yeah.
So
They gave him a jersey.
yeah, they gave him a jersey like that, but that's not the funny part. That's pomp and circumstance. The funny things is Trump being Trump.
Right.
So the Dodgers are there, or whatever. The two California senators, Alex Padilla and Adam Schiff, are there, and he was like, he's like talking nice about the Dodgers. He's like, yeah, and the two California senators are here, but I don't really like them that much, so I'm not gonna mention their names. I was like, man, like it's just crazy, like the pettiness that he just carries with them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think even this year, like a lot of teams that won, or like when he was president last time, they're gonna go, and like they're like the Eagles are gonna go. Everyone said the Eagles weren't gonna go because the owner of the Eagles is a very democratic and very liberal owner. They're gonna go. They're showing up. They accepted the invitation. I think it's just like
It is what it is at this point. Like,
just accept the stock market crash, the whole nine, everything that comes with
was
Trump.
crazy though.
Just accept it. Fuck it. Like, this is the boss. Okay.
did you guys buy any stocks?
No. First of all, I don't make that kind of money. Second of all, I wish because like they're crashing right now.
No, honestly, if I was looking at the stocks last week when you had texted, and I always randomly pay attention to it just to see like where we're going, and it was falling so much that I'm like, you know what? If I did have money and I'm like, I'm gonna jump in, it's only gonna get lower. You know?
Yeah, I hope you guys didn't buy stocks right off the bat. Did you buy stocks? Because it's lower.
It's lower.
Yeah.
I'm actually holding. So my mistake is, you have like I don't know about you guys, but I have a account and money's supposed to go in there, but I don't have it in there. I have it in my savings account because I never know if I'm going to need it or not. So it takes time to transfer. Yeah. So I started the transfer process and I'm like, oh my God. En esos 2-3 días, stock is so volatile. It could go up, it could go down, but I'm happy in a way that it's still going down because I still have time.
Thank you.
No, my 401k is shit. But, you know, this is what they talk about. They say you're supposed to be saving money for moments like this, whether it's $10, $15, $20. At least you have $200, $300. And last week I bought a fucking... what was it? What did I buy? A camera?
Yeah.
A vlogging camera. Now I'm like, gosh, I should have saved that money and I would have put it in the stock.
Speaking of which, though, 2 weeks ago, I had just started my vlogging career.
Hey.
Right.
Yeah, we talked about it.
And we influenced these two to start vlogging.
Right.
Yeah.
The influencer, DJ Vinnie Mac. Brr, 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 brr. How are you doing with vlogging?
Good. I've dropped the first 2 vlogs. The one where I got stranded in Arizona, Dodgers opening day. And
Hey, shout out to your sister.
Beer
She
Fest.
is funny. You need to put more of your sister in there or your family. I need more of them.
No.
That 2-second clip that you put of her,
I wanted to punch her in the face.
I saw her. She's just like ready. Like not everybody has that. Like some people get camera shy. You know, maybe it's just our families that are used to it.
Yeah.
But you know a lot about a person. Put the camera on them and either they like, what are you doing? Or they like show out. And if they show out, you got to put more of that. Like, give me more. I need more. So we need more of your family, Juju. Just some advice.
They were in the Dodgers blog, the Dodgers opening day blog. My whole family was in it, except my brothers. No, well, there you go.
No,
But yeah, Vinny influenced us into vlogging. We I think the same day you bought yours,
we're suckers.
Like a day later, we bought ours.
You know how your parents say, si Vinny se tira de una montaña, ¿te vas a tirar tú? Sí.
Nah,
Yes.
it actually was funny because I remember when I did the Rolling Loud vlog, I used my old GoPro Hero 9 and it kept dying on me and whatever. It had issues, but when I actually put it together, I was like, oh, this is actually nice. Like the GoPro's really good. So I'm like, you know what? Let me look into the new ones. Got the new one. Showed it off to them. Like, yo, I did an impulse buy. Like, I'm on it. And then next thing you know, Juju, oh shit, just got it. And then Melissa wanted to be different. And of course, she got the better one, the DJI one.
It's not better. It's just different, guys. We have different
It's more
needs.
expensive. No, but it's great. I actually like seeing that you guys are getting into your other side creator hustle, especially Juju. Yeah. Who we've honestly, me and Melissa are usually really on Juju when it comes to like putting himself out there, posting more because he is too talented to not be posting, in our opinion, you know? So now that he's diving into it, I'm all in. I'm all here for it.
Beer Fest one coming soon. That was crazy. Shout out Beer Fest. What were we talking about before this?
The Dodgers. And
Trump. The stock market.
Oh, the stock market. There we go.
We've talked about 5 different topics.
Speaking of which, don't invest in GoPro. It's like,
yeah,
I think it's like in the pennies right now. Or
if
anything, that's the only thing I am looking at. Anything that's below like $20, that's what you want to invest in. Because like people are like, oh, go get Amazon and that shit's still $200. Like you would have to.
If you have it, that's great.
Yeah,
but I think you should invest in things that you own. If you own a GoPro, you should also own a piece of that. You know, if you own a Toyota, why don't you go buy some Toyota stock? If you own, you know, Netflix, I don't know. These are just, that's the way I operate. I know people do different, and I think long-term stocks, like, ese dinero, haz de cuenta que ya lo perdiste, pero no lo perdiste because se va a estar trabajando, you know? So it's like, I don't invest with the whole, I'm going to pull out and I'm going to like duplicate it right away. I just invest as a little piggy bank for one day poder sell the stock. And
GoPro's at 52 cents at the moment.
How long? How much has it crashed? Does it say percentage loss?
No, but it's been crashing since.
I would buy GoPro. I think GoPro is gonna make a great recovery. Like those cameras are dope and people use them.
And they've been around for a while.
Yeah.
So
$6 trillion lost since Trump announced his tariffs the other day. So that's crazy amount of money.
And the fact that he still tweets like everything is going great. This is, you know, we're in a financial renaissance and this and that, and it's like, what? This is
That's the only thing that irks me about, I think, like the MAGA movement is like they're so like
there's no accountability.
Yeah.
What is one thing that you cut out? Because a lot of people are saying we are on our way to like a recession. Things have changed. Money is tighter now more than ever. Prices are fluctuating. Vinny's now buying groceries. So he knows the price of eggs and, food. Not that you're not, but I'm saying like, he stocks his fridge.
Yeah.
Fully.
The only thing I've kind of cut off are just like my haircut, but that's since December. I've kind of already know since last year, like, oh, this shit's gonna kind of dip a little bit
so you
financially.
don't go get a haircut anymore?
No, I've been giving myself buzz cuts since December.
Let me see. I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
And you do it yourself?
Yeah, I do it myself.
Doing a good job.
And I maintain my beard myself too.
That's right, because you used to go and get the whole...
Yeah, and they'll like cut it straight and then like give me my line. I kind of like been maintaining this whole time, but I started doing that. It saves me like anywhere between $50 and $60 every 2 weeks. I would go every 2 weeks.
Más la ida.
Yeah.
Plus the drive.
Yeah. And then also, I would drive to West Covina. So it's like, 45 minutes from here if I'm coming for Burbank's, over an hour. I've also cut out drinking. And it's kind of like going hand in hand, because at the same time, although it is better for my health and I do feel so much better being sober, it's going to be 4 months next week with no alcohol, like not even a drip of, not even an ounce. But financially, man, I have so much like leftover money on the weekends now. Because I remember I would get paid and be like, oh, I feel like drinking tonight. And then I'm like, that's already an Uber. Most of my drinks are free because I am a DJ and I'm very well connected in the nightlife. But every now and then I'll like still spend $50-$60 buying people drinks, and then it all adds up. So,
yep.
What's one thing you cut out, Juju?
Clothing and shoes. Like these shoes I bought, I've been looking at these same shoes for like the last 4 months, waiting for like the sale to hit. And I still I was like, oh, should I? And I was like, all right, I just did it because I'm going out of town this week, so I need comfortable shoes to walk around in. But yeah, like I haven't bought new shirts.
Didn't you just buy some new shoes that Elmo was wearing?
Yes. But that was also by necessity.
that was different.
But aren't those also comfortable shoes?
Yeah, but they're already like, so on Cloud We Need to Talk, they got wasted pretty quick. And so like these ones are a little...
Those are my favorite. I have 2 pairs of those.
Firm. Yeah, like they're like the thickness, because like the on-clouds, like the soles, there's little holes in them.
Yeah.
So I'm a big boy. I put them to the ground. I've been using them a lot. I've been running with them. So those become my workout shoes now.
What shoes are they?
These are the Nike Metcons.
Nike Metcon.
My favorite. I have 2 pairs. And I was just talking about this side note. I went to this store called Lucky Feet, and you go and you stand on this machine and it tells you like, where do you put all the pressure on your feet or your legs or your body? And then they give you soles based on those needs. So I have a very high, I think have I talked about this before? Where I've mentioned that I have a very high arch, like in my foot. So any shoe that I wear, like if I wear Chucks, if I wear Vans, they're very uncomfortable for me because I have, they're flat shoes and I have a very high arch. So I got these soles at Lucky Feet. This is not an ad, by the way, but they were like $60. Every single shoe I own, including my cowboy boots, I put in my soles because you can take them off and put them in all your different shoes. Life-changing. I don't suffer from sciatica anymore. My knee pain is not that bad. It only gets aggravated like when I work it out.
Yeah.
But I recommend for people to do some research, because a lot of times we look for comfy shoes, and yes, those shoes like are the best. But when you add your sole, that's made like for you, the way you add pressure to your body, it's life-changing. So invest those $60 into going and finding some soles that are good, made for your feet. Porque si te quitas esos zapatos y le quitas the sole, it is so thin, it has no like support.
Yeah.
All the support you're getting is from the shoe, and then when the shoe, gets desgastado, ya valiste madre. Anyway, go buy yourself a sole. It is life-changing. Viejita talk 101.
Nice. What have you given up?
Oh, man. I gave up my cleaning lady.
Ooh.
I gave her up last year in December also. I also gave up my manicures, my pedicures, my eyebrows. I've given up a lot. Yeah, I don't... What else? Oh, I haven't gone to get like beauty procedures, although they were free. I would always end up like buying, like I had a $400 skincare regimen where,
Jeez.
yeah, like a month I would buy my lotions and it was about $400 for all my lotions. And like now I have maybe like $100.
That's still a lot,
You
no?
Go
said-
to Target.
You
Get
said
some
nota?
Pawns.
No, like my sunscreen is pricey. My oils were pricey. But I've given up a lot. My haircuts, I used to go with this girl and they used to be like $100, and now I'm going to some guy and they're like 60.
Dang. It's tough out there, and like we're on this like weight loss journey, so I've been buying food to make and stuff like that. And yeah, eggs are fucking expensive.
Is it more expensive to eat healthier?
Yes,
And to
absolutely.
eat at home?
I think that's always been
Absolutely.
a...
No, it's cheaper to eat at home, but when you're eating healthier, it's more expensive.
Yeah. Like
Like-
even going out, like when you go out and you try to eat consciously like healthier, it's more expensive.
Yeah.
What pinche double cheeseburger te salen 2-3 bolas, güey.
Yeah, so like my dad he'll go to Sam's Club and buy eggs for the family, like because they Sam's Club, I guess you guys have Sam's Club, they're still pretty cheap there, and he gets like the 48 pack or the 24 pack. But I'll still buy a dozen for me because like when I need my protein, I need like, oh shit, I need like 4 or 5 eggs, and that shit it costs. So like I'll buy maybe like 2, sometimes 3 cartons of eggs a week, and that shit's like comes out like $60.
Have you tried egg whites?
No.
Egg whites is a vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually saves a lot of money.
Uh-huh.
I started buying egg whites, and then she sent me a video on TikTok about how the people mix egg with the egg whites, and it like prolongs everything. So pretty much like all
It
you
gives
got,
you more protein.
yeah, all you got to do is get 2 eggs or 1 egg or whatever, and then just pour a couple ounces of egg white, and then you just mix it together, pour it on, and they become bigger and fluffy, and it just like it's a lot more egg and more protein.
And it looks better. Because
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it's just a me thing. Like egg whites así nomás, como que no se me antojan. Like I'm like, ooh.
Well, even
egg
with the
white.
taste a little bit, it's honestly tastes the same, but for some reason it still tastes different.
So we've learned that you either, like, let's say you measure it, just put that a whole bunch of egg whites, grab 2 eggs, crack the 2 eggs. If normally you would eat 6 or 4 or 5, just crack 2 eggs in there, whisk that. It looks yellow, it looks fluffy, it looks like a whole bunch, but it's more
Oh, you guys do
protein.
scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could still do over
do
easy
over
eggs.
eggs like that
Yeah,
too?
I'll send you a video. But you get more protein. It's healthier, and
eggs last
it's
longer.
money. Yeah, it's
Like
more-
instead of buying a whole 24 pack from Costco and stuff, all I have to do is buy a 12 pack and then a carton of egg
the
whites.
egg whites. Yeah,
And then just
we're fitness girlies now, guys. Actually, I had steak and egg for breakfast dinner yesterday. I bought a thing of steak. I lo corté con cebollita. I made some egg for dinner.
that's great. That's actually a vibe. Breakfast for dinner is
That's
better
what I
than
do.
breakfast for breakfast.
That's what I do for like when I go home at night and like I know if I had like a light lunch and I need to eat something before I go to the gym or after, it's steak and eggs is usually what it is with some little broccolini. I learned that's what I love.
Broccolini is better than broccoli.
I love broccolini.
What's broccolini?
The long broccoli.
Yeah.
The skinny
It's baby broccoli, pretty much. So like, you know how like broccoli's like that thick. This
Yeah.
one's like longer and like just a little bit on top.
So it's like broccoli's like short and thick.
Some might say that's a decent size, Bill.
This
What's
one
up with you?
is like yay, and it's like broccoli but long and skinny.
Yeah, and it's easier to like to cook, saute. It's a little softer. It's not as like
We like broccolini.
yeah.
Do we like the little repollos?
Brussels sprouts. Oh, I love Brussels
I don't
sprouts.
think I-
freaking Brussels sprouts is my vibe. I can eat that shit all day. It
You
makes
know-
your breath kick, but damn, is it good.
You know what psyched me out about Brussels sprouts? I cleaned them once. So have you seen Brussels sprouts? They're like little repollos.
Yeah, appetizers at like barbecue spots. So fire
Things are
with
not
bacon.
healthy.
With bacon?
Those Brussels sprouts are not healthy. But
But we like them.
right, they're delicious. So I started peeling them, taking off the little leaves, and I found bugs. And then I was like, okay, let me take off another layer. More bugs. And then I took a whole bunch. Every single layer had bugs.
You could digest them.
That's protein, baby.
Oh, I was just like, I'm done. And I've never cooked them again.
Oh, I love. And actually, a cool little healthy thing that I learned, it's not the healthiest, but if you need your bacon fix, center cut bacon, less fat. And so we do the center cut bacon with the broccoli, and we make our own chimichurri sauce, throw that in there. Oh.
Or you could just buy turkey bacon.
I don't buy bacon, so.
Turkey bacon is the worst.
Is amazing.
It's not. Not even a little bit. It tastes nothing like bacon. It's just shaped. It's a piece of turkey shaped like bacon.
Turkey bacon is amazing.
I'm more of a, if there's bacon, hell yeah, that's a plus. If there's no bacon.
So you're a sausage guy?
No, I don't.
When you go have pancakes and they say sausage or bacon, what do you say?
Give me all of them. And ham.
Have enough.
The lumberjack shit.
Yeah.
Everything. Two of everything.
Pancakes sound good right now.
Yeah. No, but here at home, I'm too basic. I'm a man, I'll have steak. I have eggs, ham, cheese, peanut butter, and jelly. And that's it.
Tough.
I don't know how to make side dishes.
All great things.
I'm a sauce kind of gal.
Tough.
I don't know how to make side dishes, so you won't find rice or beans here. You won't find.
What if we give you a rice
any
cooker?
Veggies?
You will make it. You make it.
No. I had a rice cooker, and I'm like, I'm good. I'll just eat 2 steaks instead of the steak in the side. There's no potatoes here. Just basic.
Potatoes is basic. I want you to know that.
We got bread.
Potatoes is on the man's basic
We got bread and tortilla. Yeah, but potato, like, you got to peel it or you got to, like,
Potato.
prep
just
it.
throw that shit in the oven and it does the work
baked
for
potato.
you.
Our oven is filled with pots and pans. So
Hey, that's tough. When I do want to use the oven, I'm like, fuck. It turns me off from using the oven because it's like, fuck.
You got to clean it out.
And to put everything on, then like wait till it cools down and put everything back in. And you better not forget a pan because the fucking handle will melt. And like, fuck.
Yeah. So the only way to avoid that is just make 2 steaks. And a side of eggs. Well, eggs is my side, so.
The other day, I found this piece of tops. I was hungry. I had a super, salad and, 2 pieces of chicken for lunch. I was starving. So I go to Stater Brothers, and I found this piece of, top sirloin. But that shit was, 2 pounds. I was like, fuck yeah. So I took out the grill, and I put it on the grill. Oh, my gosh. I was eating like a king. And it was only, $20.
Do you cook for everyone or no? Just
no, because my mom, they make their own food still. They'll be like, oh, they still like the beans we all eat, but she still makes rice or sopita, and I try not to eat that. Or they make a lot of fried food. They made tacos dorados, so I was like, I can't eat that. So I just let me go get a piece of meat and I'll just cook the meat.
Love that. Good for you. Where were we? So really quick, I want to address something. My mom had a party. Woo woo.
Turn me up.
And she turned 60. It was a vibe. And shout out to Vinnie for showing up, taking pictures. I confessed to him that I underestimated. So I said, hey, who's free for 1 hour on Saturday? And Juju's like, I can go and help out. Vinny's like, I can go. What's up? What do you need? I said, bring my camera, the one we're using now. And I just need you for 1 hour and just take pictures of my siblings and I, because we don't have any pictures together.
Oh, yeah, just your siblings, yes.
Yeah, my siblings and I, because we don't have pictures together. I really underestimated what it was to take pictures of the siblings, and then the kids came, and then the husbands came. It was a whole ass photo shoot. I don't know if you guys have ever done a photo shoot. It's exhausting. And I don't think that my brain processed that we were going to have a photo shoot before the party. I would have never scheduled a photo shoot before the party.
I knew that's what it was going to be. That's why I'm glad you went. But I think it wouldn't have been as crazy if I went, because I told her, I'll go. You just set the camera up and I'll press the button for you.
Yeah.
And I think that would have been, hey, we'll be done in 30 minutes. But since you went, she's like, got him.
Yeah. No. But you would have been done in 30 minutes and it would have not looked as good.
It was amazing.
I didn't use these lenses.
Shout out to Vinny for showing up. Thank you. I appreciate you. Are the real GOAT. The pictures were chef's kiss. We don't have any pictures like that. Now the fact that we do is just
Should we
It's
post a couple
amazing.
right here
Thank you
for
so
people
much.
to see?
Ha ha ha.
I'm not gonna do it like that, but I'll post a couple.
Thank you. And my mom was just so happy, and Vinny got to see me in my natural element, and that makes me happy also because he gets to see that I am who I am. It doesn't matter who I'm around.
I was bickering with your sisters, so
The what?
I was like, oh, okay, it's not just me. I was bickering with your sisters while you were like,
You were bickering with my sisters?
yeah, we were just talking about you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody has the same.
No, I after the whole thing, and I went to the party, whatever. After the party, I went home. I talked to my mom, and I was like, I don't know. I feel like taking advantage of right now because I'm like, fuck, this was a lot. But then I was like, and then I told her, I was like, but I don't think Melissa realized, like, holy shit, it was like 20 people,
I didn't.
if that.
I didn't.
Because I was like, because I told my mom, like, yo, well, because I'm scheduling a time to take pictures of my mom graduating from her doctorate, right? And I told her, like, hey, well, you have the freedom to take pictures wherever you want. I'm like, I'm gonna need to practice, but whatever. So this was actually perfect timing because I told my mom, like, yo, we could do anything and anywhere with these pictures because Melissa just fucking threw me in the ringer.
I said, let's see if you can swim.
And because I got there and there was 20 people like at the park, and I did not expect that. You know, when you go to like a gathering or an event and you're expecting like, you know, a few little 5 people, and you show up and you're like, who the fuck is everyone here?
And not to mention there was kids.
Oh, and there was kids. A couple
who did not want to participate.
Yes, a couple who would not look at the camera.
And
I was even
Vinny
talking to him. I was like,
I know you want to smile. And I was so shocked. When I heard Vinny say that, I said, wait, where am I? And I was, oh my God, we're in a photo shoot. And when I would run up to fix their hair, I was like, holy shit, this is a photo shoot. Like, this is a full on, I didn't bring a brush. I didn't bring a mirror. Like, these are things that you need for a photo shoot, like to see people in a little more this way, a little more. These are all things that if you've had photo shoots, you know, párate así, párate acá. And as we were there, I was like, oh, Vinny, I'm so sorry.
Hell yeah.
I had to tell Melissa, hey, chill out, calm down, you're overwhelming yourself and everyone around you.
I was so overwhelmed.
Yeah.
So overwhelmed. But I think it was good that I was doing that because the pictures came out really good. So like Vinny was like setting it up and taking the pictures, but I was running back and forth. Let me fix your hair. Let me stand this way. Because I know the poses or whatever.
And shout out to YouTube University. Shout out to you being late to your own photo shoot, because that 30 minutes of me waiting was me deep diving on YouTube how to take pictures at a park with bad lighting, because it was a gloomy day. Yeah. But the pictures kind of came out like it was a bright day. So
I want to make myself available to be your assistant for your mom's photo shoot. So if you let me, Doña Rosa also. If you want me to go.
Yeah, you know what? I really do want to make these extra special because when she got her master's, it was during pandemic, so she didn't get to walk the pathway or anything. So everything was online. We did her first picture in my bedroom. First time I was barely getting into green screen because of my Twitch, and I figured it was the same concept with a photo, and it's not. Right. So her first pictures, they came out okay. I actually used these lenses, but I feel like they could have been better. Mm-hmm. So now with all this experience I've had in the past few years, I'm like, I need to pop off. This is her last time ever going to school because she's going to be a doctor. That's like peak, you know? So we got to make sure like these are the best ones that pop off. So
let me know. I'm here. I have some places that we can, some ideas. I've done a couple photo shoots already, so I know. But yeah, thank you, Vinny,
no problem,
for showing up and helping us out and just doing us that big fucking favor. I owe you.
Of course. It was an honor though.
But I did want to say up to fucking here. I'm just going to say it to you guys. Up to here. With the messages of where's Juju? Up to here. So Vinny goes to and helps us out, takes the pictures. He posts a picture of all of us at the photo booth. Vinny was at the photo booth by himself because he does that in events. He likes to go to the photo booth and take selfies by himself. Like, he doesn't want anyone.
I was with the group and I'm like, I'm going to go to the photo booth.
I'll be right
back. And everyone followed me.
Everybody followed him. And as I'm doing something, they're like, come. So I run, drop whatever I'm doing to take
even before that though, I got there and I go into the booth and everyone's following me. mean? Hold on.
Hold on. Wait.
Let me get my couple solo ones, and then you guys could join after.
So I run in, I take a picture, he posts it, and then I don't know if it was somebody put a caption like family.
Oh yeah.
Somebody said something about family.
Mario.
Somebody said something about family in the picture. The amount of messages that I got saying, "Where's Juju? Where's Juju? Juju's family. Why isn't Juju in the picture? Why is it?" So Juju, would you care to tell them why you didn't make it to my mom's 60th birthday? You were invited, but you didn't make it.
Was I invited?
People,
Oh, yeah, I was.
People, the entire night though, the entire night. It wasn't just with that picture. It started. But then throughout the entire day was, "Where's Juju? Where's Juju?" And I said, when the fuck did this become a Juju fan page? I'm allowed to have a life outside of Juju. Does Vinnie have parties? And people say, "Where's Melissa? Where's Melissa?" No.
When was this?
Well, it's like if I do something and I include Juju, it's "Where's Melissa?" If I do something and I include Melissa, "Where's Juju?"
Yeah.
It's like
We're a trio.
If both of you aren't in there, okay, Vinny's on his own type shit.
But the thing is that there was other people in there. It wasn't just like you and I in a picture.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people in that
But people
picture.
have seen you with them before and not me included.
Yeah.
If I'm included, by
Where's
default, where's Juju?
So where were you, Juju?
This was the 29th?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he went to go play, you went to the driving range.
Oh, yeah. I was golfing.
Oh.
So they invited me to the driving range, and they're like, "Yeah, come."
Who's
and,
they? Who's more important than
Medic,
No.
Vic, and our friend One Die. So I was really excited because One Die, he's a DJ. You know One Die.
Yeah.
He's also a golf instructor, like a legit, like he is a legit golf instructor. So he's like, "Hey, come down, let's go." And he's like, I'll set you up for your swing and stuff like that." I was like, "All right, cool." And I've never been interested in golf before ever in my life because I've never had a good swing. I go, I hit the first ball. He's like, "Hey, do this and this, and keep your elbow in." And I just start launching the ball. So I got addicted to it. I don't know why I didn't go to the party. I forgot.
You didn't
Yeah,
forget.
probably.
We were texting.
No, I forgot. I just
swear to
was
God,
just like,
swear to God, because I was gonna leave earlier than I left. I was only there for an hour, by the way. I went, did the photo booth. I uploaded all the photos. Melissa had the photos by the time the party started. And then I show up to the party. I'm not drinking. Everyone's doing their thing. And then I was there for maybe like an hour.
And you didn't even eat. Who the hell goes to a party and doesn't
It was
eat?
popping. And by the time I was thinking about eating, you started doing your speech. Banda showed up. It was like,
There was still food.
no, but although all those things were happening, and then I remember I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait for Juju to show up because I was assuming you were coming, and I'm a dip. And I do share a location with Juju.
Wait, you guys share location?
Yeah, you have our location too.
No, I don't.
yours doesn't pop up because you're always on ghost mode.
Really? Oh, I saw Juju. I saw Juju's.
You have my location?
No, but I have mine out.
Yeah,
out
I don't.
there.
No, you
Yes,
don't.
Yeah, my location.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Put a pin on this conversation because there's something going on here that I'm
No,
not involved
I
in.
shared it to the group.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we shared it once before, and I have Vinny's, but since he's always on Do Not Disturb, it doesn't
No,
pop up.
Really?
no, wrong, lies. You guys are not on my people.
That's on you, fam. Look, I have Vinny, but it says no location found because you're on.
Oh shit! I didn't know they did that.
Now you know.
Now I know because my mom's always like, I don't have it.
No. You guys have
The only time I've ever shared it with you guys was in the group, and I think it was to find you guys for not, and I just put share indefinitely.
Yeah.
That's not true because I don't have you.
It is true.
So
and
then
you
how
used,
come I don't have it?
Sharing with us, and
and you
took
used
it
to
out.
share and you took it out.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is true. But
That's not true.
anyways, so I saw Juju on the way. I saw him on the 10, and I'm like, oh shit, okay, cool. He's on his way to the party, especially since it's so close to his house. And then 5 minutes pass, and I look, and I'm like, wait, what the fuck? He's in Alhambra?
What were you doing in Alhambra?
That was
It was the driving
at
range.
the driving range. I'm on Sir Park.
Yeah, and I'm like,
driving
oh,
range.
he's not coming. All right, cool. I'm gonna go take my picture and go home.
Damn,
I actually went and requested, you motherfuckers better accept me. The fact that I don't have your guys' location and you guys have each other's location.
fam, you stopped sharing.
You
your
stopped
location.
sharing
I don't
it.
stop sharing location with
Yeah,
anyone.
You did. I swear to God, you
No,
did.
I don't. But I remember actually, You're
Look
right.
Share indefinitely.
No.
Yeah, I
you
sure
guys did have my location. Remember, I was at In-N-Out.
Yes, and I texted. And I said, wow, wow, wow.
You guys did. So I was parked in my car eating In-N-Out. And then
It was like 11 at night or some shit.
interesting. You know what? You're right. Maybe this isn't
That's why
a good
your girl's
idea.
not cheating. She's at In-N-Out.
Wait, what was the food that you missed out on?
It was just barbacoa and rice and beans and salad.
Party barbacoa
But it had like
hits over any
little
like,
panecitos. Like I wish Vinny would have
No,
made.
it looked fire.
But he didn't even eat. But thank you for going. And fuck you, Juju, for not going.
I this is honest.
This is
to,
the thing.
this is
I
an
get it.
honest to God mistake. I had no intention on going, but it is just like I was just like.
But it's okay. It's okay that he didn't go. It's fine. My thing was just he didn't make it, and everyone's like, "Where's Juju? Where's Juju?" Gosh darn it, he didn't come.
I mean, I don't know. She was down the block, so.
Y'all the real one. You could at any moment be like, Juju, everyone's calling you. Cut your ass over here. I'm like, oh shit. Some guys I just stop by me like, what's that? Kim popping up?
No, I didn't have time to host either. Like everybody who was there was pretty much on their own. I wasn't really hosting it. I don't know. I was running around. That's the thing about parties. Like when it's your party, it wasn't mine. But I was running around. If I look back, I'm like, oh my God, I didn't sit down.
I know why I didn't go.
To have a seat, like a sip of.
I had this humongous fear of no one going and then me being the only one there.
And what?
I would have hated that. Like having to make new friends and stuff. Like,
That's a lie because I was literally there taking pictures,
No.
so why wouldn't I be
And
there?
you knew that he was going to be there. He texted that he was there.
but that's why This is
I
why.
even said, oh wait, no, that video of your interaction with your family and you guys all dressed up, I sent the video to our group.
You know,
No, he sent a picture saying dealing
This
with
is why I
this
had no
menace
intention
today.
of going though, because I was like, damn, if no one shows up, I'm just not gonna plan on going.
He's no one?
No, like if
Just
no,
stop while you're ahead.
If no one shows up, I would be by myself, and that was my fear from the get go. Because I've invited you guys to parties and you guys didn't come. It's just again nothing, no big deal.
No,
But
no
if
big
you
deal.
guys would have show up,
But I showed up and I've been by
but I had a
myself.
host. No, you weren't by yourself when you showed up to my niece's baptism. That's the only time you ever showed up, by the way.
That's
And
the only time I got invited.
And I sat there.
By the
and
way.
and we drank, and you wanted to drink more because the banda was going. But
My
then
husband dragged me
your
out.
husband said you had to make labels.
By the way, he dragged me out at my mom's party also. He also fucking dragged me out of that party. But it was 1:00. Gonna be 2.
Oh,
and
that's not bad.
Good.
He got home and he still did the labels, and that guy did not sleep.
That's dedication right there.
Yeah, he didn't sleep. But by 1:00, 12, I had finally like, okay, and grabbed a drink.
So you
and
were gonna unwind, and he was like, "Yep, we gotta
yeah,
go."
we gotta go. And I was like, wait, I'm still having some drink. Like this is like my 3rd shot, apenas or whatever. But it was fine. Anyway, it's fine that Juju didn't show up. There's no hard feelings.
Sorry, guys.
Sometimes we show up, sometimes we don't. Sometimes we get invited, sometimes we don't. Again, that wasn't my party. That was my mom's. Vinny's mom has a party, and we don't get it. Like it's okay because it's his mom's or whatever.
I'm not a sensitive guy when it comes to that.
Me either. But I did get annoying with everybody, and I didn't answer. I actually screenshot a couple, and I was gonna send them in our chat, but I was like, I'm gonna hold on to this. I'm gonna hold on for the podcast, and then the podcast delayed fucking 2
weeks.
episodes. And now,
Yeah, there's so much we missed. Which real quick before I forget, Alan met him at opening day. Says what's up. He watches the show all the time.
Hi, Alan.
What's up?
And
Alan.
then there was one more I met at Beer Fest. Oh, I hope I wrote their name down. Oh yeah, Sam and Cat. So Sam and his...
Cat, isn't that a show on the Disney Channel?
It is on Nickelodeon.
I don't know.
Sam, he says he watches the show religiously, and he was like super nervous to come say what's up. So I was like, dude, come say. He's like, yeah, I watch all the time. Can you please give us a shout out, Sam?
Hi,
and Kat.
Sam. Hi, Cat.
Thank you guys for watching.
Sam and Cat.
Yeah,
Sam, I am. That's Sam, I am.
but yeah, that was.
I'm a loser. Sorry, I have a 7-year-old.
Yeah, we missed a lot.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, I did go to San Jose 2 weeks ago. That was also, actually, I've been lagging on that vlogging experience, but went to San Jose to celebrate my uncle's 40th birthday. The coolest part is that We didn't do anything crazy. He has a newborn, so he was like chilling. We went to a brewery. I was like, oh, fuck yeah. I spent so much time sleeping that vacation and eating. That's all I did. So my next vlog is going to be like a foodie vlog, honestly. We did so many stops. But that does remind me, when you guys go on road trips, do you guys like, you know, point A to point B, maybe one stop, or do you guys like venture off?
Depends where we're going. Like if we're going to, when we used to go up north to Sacramento to visit my aunt, straight. Like, yeah, we'll stop maybe once or twice. Yeah.
To get to.
But we have done it where like we took, I think it was my freshman year of high school, we took a road trip from here all the way down to Zacatecas, which is central Mexico. But we went to Texas first. And so we went to Texas, stopped in Houston, picked up my godparents. Then went to Matamoros, which is like right at the tip of Texas.
When was this?
I was a freshman in high school.
Wow.
And so we stopped there, visited my dad's family. Then from there, we drove to Guanajuato, visited the mummies.
Wow.
And then from there to Mexico City, did the pyramids. And then from there to Zacatecas. So it was like a week traveling, stopping places. A week, maybe like 4 or 5 days in actual Zacatecas. And then a week traveling back and doing the same thing.
Oh, it's just a whole ass road trip.
Yeah.
No, I'm just talking about like going to visit.
No,
people.
yeah. Like, no, we'll just go like, yeah, we'll stop a couple times. We have to stop because we're all tall. So we have to stop a couple times.
Yeah, we stop, but not like venture out, if that makes sense. Like we'll stop at the AM, PM that we already know, echar gasolina, grab our drinks, and then go. Where we travel to is Mexicali. It's like 4 hours away. And we never stop. I have never eaten at any of those restaurants. I've never Yelped any other, like it's always one this, and then we know that in Yuma, we stop, we pump gas, we get snacks. If we're hungry, we get a burger from AM, PM.
No snack, by the way.
And then our next pit stop is there. And then we'll have enough gas to be in Mexicali, come back, another stop at the same gas station, fill up, and get to the house. Maybe sometimes Palm Springs, where the big abanicos are.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like we have our look, but we never venture off.
Real ones. Well, I would suggest next time you go to a point A, point B place, venture off a little bit.
No, that sounds scary.
It might add to it. No,
I've seen this movie before.
So as I got older and I started helping my dad with the driving, because my dad's always been the driver. You know, everyone kind of has that. When I drive, I kind of like venture off. I'm like, hey, we've never stopped here before. Let's stop.
Does your mom drive?
No, never. She's not touching that steering wheel. She don't even move the car. She's just backseat, vibing, chilling.
Princess. Passenger princess.
Yeah.
As she
Passenger
should
queen,
be.
if anything.
Yeah, hey.
I fight with my husband because he wants to share the driving duties. And I'm like, no.
No. But my dad's always been like, he could handle it, so he could drive. He did injure his knee during, I think, a little bit before pandemic or during pandemic. He like tore something, and he had knee surgery the whole night, so his knee can't handle it anymore. So then he was like, "Hey, we're gonna start going up north again, but I'm gonna need help with the driving." My younger brother, who does driving for a living, he hates driving on those trips because it's like his time off. So, and in me, I'm just like, "Fuck it, let's just do it." But if I'm driving, it's my rules, you know? So say what I want.
Your dad must hate that.
Well, so when we went on this trip, I told my dad, I was like, I'm down to drive. I'll drive right after. And I even told you guys that I was going to be up late. And when I woke up early the next day, I only slept like 3 hours. I told him like, yo, I'm going to need coffee. But when we're driving, I'm like, I don't want Starbucks though. It's not, you know, this is just regular. So we went to fucking, what's that place we went to?
Dutch Bros?
Dutch Bros. And it was like 10, 15 minutes off the track. We went to Bakersfield. But then I discovered Samco. You guys ever heard of Samco?
No.
It's like a gas station. I think it's called Samco or something. I got to look at it.
Sounds familiar.
But they have these like little taquitos, like these little rolls. But they're made of, there's one that's made of pizza.
Ooh.
There's one that's like French toast and sausage.
That just sounds...
I'm going to post a clip here, but I'm going to have it on my vlog too.
I already want 20 of those.
It is fire. Like, I'm like, what the fuck have I been missing out on? All right, but before we take off, we came to a place called Samco. I saw these taquito things. I wanted to try it. I don't know which one's which. One says pepperoni and one is French toast. This one doesn't smell like French toast, so. Oh shit.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm a driver. I go to these places.
It's like a pizza. And this is
Been here a lot.
sausage and French toast, I guess. Mmm.
That shit's nice.
This is crazy. And then on the drive up, we stopped at Black Bear Diner at Los Banos or Los Baños. How do you guys say it? Los Banos? Los Baños?
I don't even know what that city is.
You know? Okay, it's the middle of nowhere city. I only know it because
See, this is the scary movie we're talking about. Why would you stop at a place called Los Baños in the middle of nowhere? Absolutely not.
I have family
Absolutely not.
in the middle of nowhere called Newman. Go on Google Maps, look up Newman, California. It's gonna go in the smack middle of a bunch of green area.
Let's go right now.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I'll share a screenshot. I have family there, so a little bit
Your
past that.
phone starts to lose fucking service.
Yes,
You start,
yes.
no.
In
There's
the
this gas
middle of
station
nowhere.
in the
Yeah.
middle of nowhere. There's this
Show it
gas
to Melissa.
station that's empty.
Look.
No, my anxiety is like peaking.
It's a
Stuff there.
it's a regular city though. Like they have a
In
downtown.
the middle of nowhere. And if you get stuck and you have no service, why couldn't you just fucking go to La 7-Eleven, bro? Why do you have to go and do all that and put everyone in danger?
Los Baños is actually a pretty big city. It's just a lot of farmland next to it.
Oh, Los Banos.
Los Banos or Los Baños? Los Banos?
Well,
If it
here
has a little
doesn't
mark
have- here it
on top of
doesn't
the
have
end,
a
it's
ñ.
Ños.
It's right next to Los Palos. I'm good. I'm good. It's way off the freeway.
We stopped there, Black Bear Diner, fire. No, but my dad was pissed. We left at 3:30 in the morning, and we didn't get to San Jose till like 12.
Pissed.
But it was a great experience. Like a lot of people, my whole family, I feel like that was one of the highlights of the experience.
But you know what? You're right, because we do get lost. And this is a life analogy also. A lot of times we get so busy trying to get to the destination that we forget. What is it?
About the journey.
Eso. Like, and that it's true. You guys, sometimes we're so focused on getting to Mexicali that we forget that it's the car, my family's there, we're all hanging out, we should be able to eat. Like, what's the rush? What are we rushing for? Yeah, to get there and to see our family, but also we are together and we should enjoy these moments together and make some memories.
I think it just depends on where you're going. Like I don't know. I agree and I disagree. I think maybe because we're such a big family, which you guys are too. So I don't know. What you guys going? Where are you guys going?
My dad always rents out like a van with like
Oh, yeah,
recliner
see, like-
seats, and we used to take whatever car or truck we had, but my brothers are all taller than me too, so it's like it's not easy.
Yeah.
Like the front seat's comfortable, but then the back is like fucking good luck.
Yeah.
And then my mom likes to be comfortable, and she's like, I'll pay the extra to be comfortable. I'm fine with that. So my dad's like, all right, cool, we'll get a van with recliners and the whole nine. And
That's awesome.
Yeah, see,
We'll
not
drive in
us.
comfort.
Like we will pack. What I mean, like we would on the trip to we took that long trip to Mexico. We had my mom's expedition. Started off great. It was my dad, my mom, me, my grandma, her husband, and then my brother and sister in the back. But then we added my godparents, and then we added someone else. And dude, it ended up being like my little brother had to go in the back space, and I I think that's our anxiety is where it's like we're too big. We don't rent out vans like that. We're stuffed in there. So like we just want to get there as quick as possible because like it's just horrible. But when it's just like me or someone else, yeah, we take our time, but yeah, we try not to stop. I don't know. I just
take your time, enjoy the vibe.
Enjoy the journey.
Listen to something you never listened to. You're craving something, look up like steak and eggs, but on the way there, and just you discover a whole new
But
world.
at the same time, before you went to Dutch Bros and Black Bear Diner, like that's in Downey, pal. Like,
I ain't driving over there, bro. but Black Bear Diner in Los Baños is different though. The steak is right there. You're looking at it.
Cow's like,
Cow's like,
missing a
Kel's
piece.
waving at him.
it's fresh up there.
Where we stopped a lot, going up there. I don't know if it's the same on the same route, but we stop at Harris Ranch.
Harris Ranch is fire too.
Harris Ranch that place is fire.
Go to Harris Ranch, you'll like it.
Yeah,
I have nothing to do over there.
Harris Ranch is a steakhouse, and you could take steaks home with you. Oh my god, it was good. Let's go to Harris Ranch.
Kyle's right there too.
What else happened? Oh, I apologized for not chugging alcohol at my mom's party.
Apologize?
I had to apologize to someone for not drinking.
Huh.
So we haven't been drinking for a while. And I've had a couple sips here and there. The day of my mom's party, my sister gave me a shot. By the way, have you talked about it?
Yeah.
What is it?
The Gran Malo.
Gran Malo. Have you had it?
Yeah, my whole family drinks that.
Yeah, I had never heard of it.
It's a tequila liqueur.
It's not tequila.
It's like 20%, I think, or something like that, or 15.
So I had a shot. I was hoping to have that. Like, I even made the face, and I'm like, whoa, what is this? So I had a shot of that. And then Eugenio my husband made me like 2 palomas, which I never drink palomas. I never drink tequila like that. But I kept losing them because I would put them down somewhere or whatever. So I was kind of sipping throughout the night on a drink. So I drank that night. But one of my mom's friends comes to me, and my mom put tequila bottles in every single table. There was 120 people. So there was tequila bottles of Don Julio. There's in every table. So this lady comes up to me, that's my mom's friend that she had introduced to me earlier that night. And also what adds to my pressure a little bit when I meet people that are not my family or is that I'm the radio girl, even to my mom's friends. That's just who I am. So I try to act accordingly sometimes. And she came to me and she's like trying to get me to chug from the bottle. And I'm like, no. Sorry, I don't do that. And I felt like that. Like, I felt like, ugh. Like, is that weird that I felt that? Like,
it's because it's the life we chose, fam. You can't talk all that shit on radio and then they like, hey, you're the girl that says you want to drink on the job. What's up? Where's this girl at?
Yeah, and it was like, chug. And I'm like, no, sorry. First off, to be honest, have you guys ever seen me chug like that at a club?
No.
You just sit back and judge.
Stop. I do. I'm judgmental to the girlies who do that because it's dirty, guys.
What's up with you?
Those cochinas. You don't know who's been drinking from that? Nasty. No, but I don't do that regularly. It's not who I am. I am a party gal, or I even put up that like, ay, sí, fiesta, una michelada. But to chug from the bottle is just not something that I usually do. Anyway, so she comes up to me. She's really happy. Está en ambiente. The banda's going at full fucking throttle. She comes to me with a Don Julio bottle and she's like, chug. And I was like,
that's not even your radio. You're just a buzzkill for the party. That's a party buzzkill. That has nothing to do, I think, with your radio personality. That's just,
no,
like you said, when estás en ambiente, the banda's going and someone brings a bottle to you, you better chug. If not, you're considered a party pooper.
Well, I was being a party pooper, but I have a reason of why.
Can't make labels.
No, my kids were sitting at the table across from me. And she came to me and I had to tell her no, one, because I don't do that. But I do understand what you're saying. The fucking banda está todo lo que da. Everyone's taking shots. That would have been a perfect moment for me to be like, fuck that, let's have a shot. But I could not do that. One, because I don't usually do that. But even if I wanted to, my children are sitting right in front of me and that is not what I want to teach my children to do. Or am I pretending? Like, I'm a pretender, I'm a fake, I'm a fraud. But anyway, I said no to her and I saw it and I was like, she's going to be like, fucking Melissa, Letty's daughter is a buzzkill. She's, too good to have shots with everyone. So then throughout the night, I went and I found her and she was sitting in between people and I went and I ducked down. I hid from my kids and I was like, I'm so sorry I said no to you. But my children were in front of me. And I'm not going to be chugging out of a bottle of Don Julio in front of my kids, my teenage boys. Like, I'm not going to do that. So how about we have a shot here? And we poured yourself a little shot. Cheers. Drank it. I looked around. No one was watching me and I left.
Scared of your kids?
More of the story. Am I a fraud?
Yes. Yes.
I would have done the same.
What? Not done it?
If I'm not trying to drink like that, nah.
But that's just Vinnie.
Put in a cup.
Yeah. I know, but it's not only that. She wanted to drink. She just didn't do it because she was in front of her, which is, I guess,
I don't
I'm a great parent, but it's just like...
I don't have kids, so I don't know. You guys saw me at was it Henry's party? I was chugging from the bottle. I don't give a fuck. But I don't have kids.
From the bottle, from the box, of the fucking bag.
Yeah, I don't really do that at all anyway. So I would have said, like, even at the club, I'm like, no, stop. And I get it that I'm a buzzkill. I understand. But the pressure to do that is insane. Let's go back to Vinnie saying, I haven't had a drop of liquor. And he went to a brewery and you were at a family party and you were like, the pressure to drink is so insane. And then you become a buzzkill or sangrona, which is what I felt like I was being at that moment, like a total sangrona. They were going to leave there. And it wasn't, I don't care what people say about me, but I kind of felt like the judgment was going to come attached to my mom a little bit of Letty's daughter is a sangrona.
Yeah. No, I mean, I kind of felt that way, which is also why I left early. Because I found myself rejecting everyone, like your husband. I don't know who that person was, but I think it was one of your like tias or somebody older had asked me if I wanted anything. Mario kept asking me. Santa Rosa and J-Dubs were asking me, and like I felt like the guy, like, nah, I'm not drinking.
Hey, you know why? That's crazy because like that doesn't happen to me.
Yeah,
maybe because they expect that from you.
Yeah, I mean, I've built my whole career on like being that
guy.
guy.
Like they expect us to be like the life of the party, and it's like sometimes I don't want to do that. I'm just sitting here and I don't want to chug.
I'm in the middle of rebranding, so you know.
Well, yeah, because me, like I do the thing where like I don't drink for like the first 4 months of the year, and like my brother's 30th, other events where people are like, oh no, they would defend me, like, hey, no, he's not drinking, and I'd be like, thank you. Hey, no, he don't drink. Don't give him nothing. And I was just like, oh, I could get used to this.
Yeah.
But it's because you guys got to rebrand, fam. I don't tell you.
I got to rebrand.
You're all talk. You're a chihuahua. I'll bark.
How do I rebrand? Comment down below. Let me know how I rebrand. Yeah. I went
tough.
and I had a shot with the lady. But, and even then, I had a couple of drinks. It wasn't actually, maybe all the drinks put together was one. Like I didn't drink. I had 2 shots. And somebody asked my son, where's your mom? And he said, over there hugging a bottle. So even then, like this.
See, that's the worst part is that he's going to judge you anyways.
No matter what.
I would have been like, man, you going to think bad of me anyway. Let me get this bottle and let's get this fucking party started.
But I had a good time. My mom's party was a vibe. Guys, don't feel pressured to drink or, you know, to follow the crowd a little bit. I did apologize to the lady. Then I felt silly for apologizing.
Yeah, I wouldn't apologize. I would have been like, especially a lady I don't know.
But she knows my mom.
Well,
like, tu hija la que trabaja en la radio es bien sangrona.
yeah.
She thinks she's too good for everyone. Everyone was taking shots. But yeah.
I'd have been like, yeah, she is. No, well.
I'm not sangrona.
Dodgers still haven't posted anything about the White House visit.
Do you think they're going to post?
You know who did randomly? Fucking Pantone.
Hey, the hat, really quick, before we forget. Is that a new hat?
This is a new hat.
Huh. Show us, tell us a little bit about your hat.
Did he say?
It's an Adidas hat.
Really?
Yeah, that's dope.
That says Adidas?
It says Adidas in the font.
It's giving country.
Nice.
Country.
Country, yeah.
Country.
It's giving country.
Yeah, I actually, I was on Adidas and I saw these 2 hats that caught my eye. And I'm like, you know what? I want to buy them, see them, so I could mimic them and make my own version of it.
It says Adidas?
Yeah.
I can't see what it says. And it looks like it glows in the dark.
That'll be dope. I haven't tried it out. I just got it over the weekend, so.
It looks good. I like it. I like the distress.
Nice.
The voice.
But yeah, I'm in the middle of, well, speaking of rebranding, I'm in the middle of rebranding right now. I'm trying to like pitch myself more into like if I DJ, it's for brand deals, and I'm in my vlogging stuff. I'm trying to show off my gamer stuff. I'm trying to show a little more of my producer side. I did do my first DJ City edit, but last week, 2 weeks ago. That's another milestone for me. So I'm kind of like, you know, growing and getting out of my comfort zone. So, and now doing stuff like this. So we should go to the Callejones and check out some of the clothing they have.
We should. Let's go.
Fashion district, right?
Pa los callejones.
Oh man, can I? My aunt used to do wedding dresses up north. She retired, sold her business off, whatever. My niece is looking for her prom dress. Shit is expensive. Like the one she wanted was $380. So my aunt still has her connections. You know, she does her little things every now and then. She sends her, but okay, pick one of the dresses you like from here. Pick the dress kind of similar to the one she wanted. The dress cost $370. The cost, just to like without the markup, $79.
Sounds about right.
That's an insane markup for a Callejones. I don't know if it's a Callejones dress, but it's not like a brand. It's not like Vera Wang, this brand name, but it's just like, yeah, like dude, like, hey, it's getting out of hand.
Well, they're getting
That's
smarter.
insane.
At least the vendors there, because I know when I was going through Fashion District and I was going through all their clothing and all the things they have, like a lot of the trucker hats I have, I found the exact same look for like $3 a hat.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, why wouldn't I just buy the same style and just put whatever I want on the front?
So what used to happen was at Los Callejones, you would go to get things cheaper. And it's not that way anymore. Callejones are just as expensive at stores in the mall, at stores in, so now what happens to be cheaper is either Amazon, Fashion Nova,
Etsy. Look up Etsy. I was looking at hats on Etsy too.
Yeah, like when you buy things online, it has now become more cheaper. You used to go and you used to like buy things y podías regatear. For my mom's wedding, hoy nomás, for my mom's party, I went to the Callejones. The dresses that I wanted, $300, $400. I'd go online, same, $200, $150, and I'm like, I'll just buy it online.
Yeah, and then like it's funny because like people are getting mad like, oh, it's a death of retail shopping. Well, yeah, because you guys keep marking everything up and trying to take advantage of it. It's like, fam, I'm not going to the Callejones to pay like the prices you want. Like,
right.
I'm going there to get a
cheaper
30,
price.
40, 50% discount.
Yeah.
And when we go there and it's like, oh yeah, this dress is $300. Like, so is the one at Cerritos Mall.
Yes.
So
why would I drive all the way over here? The one at Cerritos Mall, at least it's accessible. I can get there right away. No me cobran for parking. I don't have to hunt it down. It's like that. It's happened to me, but with books recently. So I went on Amazon to buy a book. It was $13. Then I go to Barnes and Noble. It's $25. I'm like, what the hell? I go to Walmart. It's $20. And I'm like, what is happening? I'm just going to buy it on Amazon.
Yeah.
I'm just going to buy it online and wait 2-3 days. And that is why, está valiendo madre las tiendas, because you just wait 2 days and you'll get it.
Yeah, but sometimes you can't wait. So for somebody like me, I did buy an Apple TV recently.
Oh.
No, the TV is the TV.
It's the little box.
The little box, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I bought the Apple TV thing. On Amazon, it's not available for like 2 weeks, and it was on sale. But then I saw the regular price at Best Buy, $20 more, but I could go pick it up right away
now.
And that's what I did. So the stores are still good for like if you can't.
If you're impatient.
So what did your niece do? She bought the.
No, they're gonna go pick up the $70 dress. And my aunt's like, oh, if she needs it tailored, she still has her stuff, so I could do a little fixes here and there.
Hey, yo quiero un vestido, güey.
Dude, I think I have a.
Yo quiero un vestido de $70.
But they're like super prom dressy. I didn't go through them, but it's like it literally the book says this is prom season. This is the book, and there's
you saying
more.
I'm too vieja for prom dresses?
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, that does it for episode 62. No, yeah, you're too old, fam.
Just send me the link. But yeah, things are expensive.
Oh, full circle.
So go and buy stock.
Stock prices, things are expensive. But I think we should just cut it there.
Yep.
Great catching up with everyone.
It was good to see you guys again. I missed you.
All right. See you next week, hopefully.
Hasta la vista.
Send me the link.